more of us up here than out there. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round them, and they were sore afraid. And the angel said unto them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign unto you. You shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of heavenly hosts, praising God and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men.
Maybe I'll dye my hair. Maybe I'll move somewhere. Maybe I'll get a car. Maybe I'll drive so far that I'll lose track. Me, I'll bounce right back. Maybe I'll sleep real late. Maybe I'll lose some weight. Maybe I'll clear my junk. Maybe I'll just get drunk on apple wine. Me, I'll be just fine and dandy. Lord, it's like a hard candy Christmas. I'm barely getting through tomorrow, but still I won't let sorrow bring me way down. I'll be fine and dandy. Lord, it's like a hard candy Christmas. I'm barely getting through tomorrow, but still I won't let sorrow bring me way down. Hey, maybe I'll learn to sew. Maybe I'll just lie low. Maybe I'll hit the bars. Maybe I'll count the stars until the dawn. Me, I will go on. Maybe I'll settle down. Maybe I'll just leave town. Maybe I'll have some fun. Maybe I'll meet someone and make him mine. Me, I'll be just fine and dandy. Lord, it's like a hard candy Christmas. I'm barely getting through tomorrow, but still I won't let sorrow bring me way down. 'Cause I'll be fine and dandy. Lord, it's like a hard candy Christmas. I'm barely getting through tomorrow, but still I won't let sorrow bring me way down. I'll be fine and dandy. Lord, it's like a hard candy Christmas. I'm barely getting through tomorrow, but still I won't let sorrow bring me way down. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Thank you, Carlos. Good morning and Merry Christmas. Welcome to All Faiths Unitarian Congregation. My name is Regina Kilmartin, and I'll be the worship associate today. And here you will find a diverse and inclusive spiritual community where we welcome people with many beliefs. You can bring your whole self, your full identity, your questioning mind, and your expansive heart. At All Faiths, we have more than one way of experiencing the world and understanding the sacred. So no matter who you are, wherever you come from, or wherever you are on your spiritual journey, and no matter who you love, you are always welcome here. Is anyone visiting for the first time? Welcome. Welcome. Do we have anybody who came to the South to find refuge from the cold? No, they're going to be coming, trust me. I'm wearing tights today for the first time in 14 years. True story. Anyway, I do have a few announcements. We are going to march in the MLK parade. That's going to be on January 16th, and we always like to wear our All Faiths t-shirts, which are bright yellow, and we stand out in a crowd. They are for sale, and the order slips are on the bulletin board. If you'd like one, you can put your order in. On Sundays, we have News Talk with Ray Ellis at 9:15. And then next Sunday is New Year's Day. We'll have Nancy Fresca Cabazares. We all know Nancy and love her. She'll be singing with us at our service at 10:30. So now, if you would please rise in body or spirit, and we will sing hymn number 239, Go Tell It on the Mountain.
Go tell it on the mountain, over the
on? Okay. I'd like to, at this time, ask Chris Stotler if he would please come light our chalice. And as he does that, let us contemplate the ways that we can share the joys and blessings of the holiday season with family and friends, and how we can become instruments of peace. If you would repeat in your order of service the words, or were those the words? Let's repeat them again together then. As we light our chalice, let us contemplate all the ways that we can share the joys and blessings of the holiday season with family and friends, and how we can become instruments of peace on earth.
Well, good morning. It's good to see all of you who came here on Christmas morning to be with your All Faiths family. I know many of us were here last night, and others came today, so we're glad that you're here to celebrate with us. I have a message for you. This is from Reverend C.J. McGregor in London. I hope this greeting finds you well. Richard and I are getting on wonderfully in London. I think of you often and should like to wish you comfort and joy this season. It is this time of the year that I especially miss being among you. I carry your warmth. It is horrifically cold at this moment. And your spirit. I shall light a candle of joy for you this Christmas. Do take care, and all the best for this season and the new year. With affection, CJ. And at this time, I invite you to come forward to briefly share any joys, sorrows, or gratitude that you would like to express on this beautiful holiday in warm Florida.
Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm Marcia Bates. My husband, Chris Stotler, and I have a joy. We are now in our townhome, which we purchased after Ian destroyed our other home. So that's a big joy. And my son, after being delayed, having his flight canceled yesterday, will arrive later today to celebrate the next Christmas and be with us the next week, so that's a joy. I also have a concern. Frank Geltner had surgery earlier this week. He had to have an eye removed, and they released him the same day. Unfortunately, he had to go back in the hospital a couple of days later. But Nicole texted me this morning. He is home again. Still pain, but it's under much better control. She asks for your prayers for both of them. And they also wanted to convey their Merry Christmas wishes to everyone. Thank you.
We hold Frank in our healing thoughts and prayers, and we hope that Santa and his reindeer help to bring your son here safely today for Christmas. Does anyone else have something they'd like to share with us, or can I bring the mic to you? Linda's coming. All right. She got the reindeer there.
Good morning. How many of you were here last night? Would you who participated and shared your stand up so that we can give you a round of applause? Last night was great. So if you participated last night, would you just give us a minute and stand up and stay up, and so we can say, thank you so much for bringing Christmas Eve to us. And I would clap, but I got my hands full. So thank you to everybody. It was just super. Thank you.
And thank you for the joy that you bring us in handling our hospitality, Linda. Yes. We're so grateful for that you do to make our Sundays bright.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Gordon. I'm a Canadian who's down here. I just want to correct something. Current temperature in London, 53 degrees. Current temperature in Fort Myers, 42. Sort of reverse of what they do at the Red Sox games when they get the Boston temperatures. So I just want to express my joy in this day. You know, it's my 76th Christmas, and I've loved Christmas since I was well, I guess you remember around age 3, but for the many, many, many years. And All Faiths had a significant role in bringing the joy and magic of Christmas back to me several years ago when I was first introduced here with my wife Liz. We opened our home on Christmas Eve to a horrible I won't go into the details. Anyways, we came here the next morning. It was another one of the years when Christmas was on a Sunday. And ended up the day at Carol and Joe's place for Christmas dinner, which is a tradition that many of us have followed for many years, and unfortunately this year it was taking a pause, hopefully a permanent pause, but maybe not. So this is a different Christmas for us and for some of you who've enjoyed Carol and Joe's hospitality over the years. And I just want to express my thanks to Joe and through him to Carol for all those years, to All Faiths for rekindling the magic of Christmas for me. And I want to just say I really had a great experience last night when Marcia and Chris came over and said hello, and it's really great to see them here. And you know, this is a tough Christmas for all of you who had conflict with Ian, but you know, everybody that I've met is making the best of it. So thank you and happy Christmas, as they say in London.
Thank you, Gordon, for sharing. So we appreciate all of you lovely people being here today. And Sharon, I'm so grateful she's back. She just had surgery and she's here taking care of us today. So thank you, Sharon.
I'm Sharon Gray, and thank you for those who sent well wishes. The healing's going fine, but also have some other joys. I have a son who has not been here for a few years who showed up. I'm not sure what else. He's kind of a vagabond and a little ornery, but we're going to make the best of it. And I'm still in the process of making my list of grievances for Festivus, which those of you might join me. Thank you. Oh, you did it already. Okay.
And I light this candle for all of you who have joys and sorrows and gratitude in your hearts. And as Gordon said, let's all share the joy and the magic of this Christmas season with all of our friends and family. And remember all those who are in need. May you have a blessed and holy and happy holiday.
And now, if you would, take a deep breath, maybe close your eyes, plant your feet on the floor, and we'll take a moment of silence. And now, if you would please rise and body your spirit as we sing together hymn number 123, Spirit of Life.
Spirit of life, come unto me. Sing in my heart all the stirrings of compassion. Blow in the wind, rise in the sea, move in the hand, giving life the shape of justice. Roots hold me close, wings set me free. Spirit of life, come to me, come to me.
Today, we are celebrating Christmas here on December 25. Why December 25th? There was great uncertainty, but also considerable amount of interest in dating Jesus' birth in the late 2nd century. By the 4th century, however, there are references to 2 dates that were widely recognized and now also celebrated as Jesus' birthday: December 25 in the Western Roman Empire and January 6 in the East, especially in Egypt and Asia Minor. The modern Armenian Church continues to celebrate Christmas on January 6. For most Christians, however, December 25 would prevail, while January 6 eventually became known as the Feast of the Epiphany, commemorating the arrival of the Magi in Bethlehem. The period between became a holiday season known as the 12 Days of Christmas. The earliest mention of December 25th as Jesus' birthday comes from mid-4th century Roman almanac that lists the death dates of various Christian bishops and martyrs. The first date listed is December 25th. It is marked Natus Christus in Bethlehem, Judea. Christ was born in Bethlehem of Judea. Please join in singing hymn number 240, I Heard the Bells at Christmas Time, and the words are on the back of your order of service.
Since it's a short one verse phrase, one sentence, we're going to do the 2 versions of it. The first one that you may know, and the second one's. So I'll go right into the other one. So we'll repeat the verse twice.
I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiars carols play, and wild and sweet the words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to men. I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols, and wild and sweet the words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to men.
Fred Rogers said, I like to compare the holiday season with the way a child listens to a favorite story. The pleasure in the familiar way the story begins, the anticipation of familiar turns it takes, and the familiar moments of suspense and the familiar climax and ending. We will share in a series of readings gathered by Doug and Diane Cartwright to help us explore these old familiar ways in countries around the world. Iceland. 13 Santa Clauses place treats in shoes. Not only does Iceland celebrate 13 days before Christmas, Children also get presents from 13 different Santa Clauses, or Yule lads. Each of these lads has his own different qualities, and they can all be a bit feisty. But if good children place their shoes in the windowsills, the Yule lads will leave them little gifts. If they haven't behaved all year, rotten potatoes will show up in their crocks. Sweden. St. Lucia Day. In Sweden, Finland, and Norway, St. Lucia's Day is a special part of the Christmas season that commemorates a woman said to be one of the first Christian martyrs. Celebrations involve candlelit processions with the eldest girl in each family dressed up like St. Lucia in white gowns, often wearing a wreath with candles. The girls will also serve the family S-shaped Lucia buns and coffee or mulled wine. Poland. People share a pre-dinner wafer. In Poland and many Polish communities worldwide, Christmas Eve dinner, Wigilia, begins with the sharing of oplatek. The paper-thin square wafer is made of flour and water and has an image of the nativity on it. Everyone at the table breaks off a piece and shares a holiday greeting before passing it along. Sometimes even pets get in on the fun. Germany. Christmas markets. In Germany, you can do your Christmas shopping with a mug of mulled wine in one hand and a bratwurst in the other. They have several festive outdoor markets. The sprawling seasonal markets pop up all over the country with artisans selling gifts for everyone on your list. Slovakia, carp for dinner. All over Central Europe, people enjoy carp for Christmas Eve dinner, according to NPR. But rather than picking it up from the supermarket, traditionalists let the fish live in their bathtub for a couple of days before preparing it and eating it. Legend has it that the scales bring good luck and good fortune for the year coming. Now, if you would please rise in body or spirit, we will sing together hymn number 237, The First Noel.
The first Noel, the angel did sing, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. They looked up and saw
And now moving on. Switzerland. Kids get Advent calendars. Although their popularity has spread in recent years, Advent calendars are especially big in Switzerland. Some parents make them for their children, while others purchase unique ones tailored to their kids' interests. They open a new little treat every day, with the biggest one arriving on Christmas Eve. Austria. Krampus hunts for naughty children. You thought coal in your stocking was bad. In Austria and Bavaria, St. Nicholas gives good children gifts, while Krampus, the half-man, half-goat, comes around and drags the bad ones away. In some places, men dress up as the scary character for a Krampuslauf or Krampus Run, in which they parade through the streets and blow off steam and scare some of the kids back into line. Greece, Christmas trees and boats. In the seafaring country of Greece, decorating Christmas trees and boats has been popular for centuries. The first known Christian tree in Greece was put up by King Otto, 1833. I don't know if that's the date or the number following the king. The boat was put up the decorations were put up next to a large decorated boat, which families traditionally erected to celebrate men's return home from sea voyages. Today, in cities like Athens and Thessaloniki, large lit-up boats appear alongside trees. Mexico, all-night parties with piñatas. In Mexico, as well as in many other Latinx and Hispanic countries, families celebrate Noche Buena on Christmas Eve. That includes a huge feast, singing and dancing, and often a piñata for the kids. More religious observers may attend midnight mass, but it's always a time for family and togetherness. And so, wherever you are, however you celebrate Christmas time, family food and togetherness are central to this holiday season. May it be so. And now it's time for our offertory. So if you would like to contribute to All Faiths to help support our services, you can mail a check or visit our website at www.allfaithsuu.org. But in keeping with our tradition that was started by our minister, C.J. McGregor, I do have a joke. Because he thinks, and I think it's true too, laughter makes you more generous. The frugal Unitarian Universalist walked into the house panting and almost completely exhausted. "What happened, honey?" said his wife. "It's a great new idea I have to be a better steward of our resources," he gasped. "I ran all the way home from the stewardship committee meeting behind the bus, and I saved $1.50. And she says, "Well, that wasn't very bright. Why didn't you run behind a taxi and save $10? And the morning offering will now be taken.
Mamacita, ¿dónde está Santa Claus? ¿Dónde está Santa Claus? And the toys he will leave. Mamacita, oh, where is Santa Claus? I look for him because it's Christmas Eve. I know that I should be sleeping, but maybe he's not far away. So out of the window I'm peeping, hoping to see him in his sleigh. I hope he won't forget the crack and castanets, and to his reindeers say, "Oh Pancho, oh Vixen, oh Pedro, oh Blitzen, ole, ole, ole. Mamacita, ¿dónde está Santa Claus? ¿Dónde está Santa Claus? And the toys he will leave. Mamacita, oh, where is Santa Claus? I look for him because it's Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve. Where are you, Santa Claus?
The words were written like that.
And as we continue around the world, we have Ethiopia, Christmas processions. In Ethiopia, people celebrate Christmas, called Ghana or Gena, on January 7 in accordance with the Ethiopian Orthodox calendar. Mass often begins with a special candlelit procession in which the participants wear a thin white shawl called a Nutella and process around. No, it says process, but and they proceed around the church 3 times before the service begins. They don't typically give gifts during Ghana. It is a time for church, games, and of course, food. The Philippines, Noche Buena and lots of lights. Filipinos take the Christmas season seriously with big Noche Buena parties on Christmas Eve. Many will attend Mass, called Misa de Riso, in the evening, and then feast and dance until the wee hours. Decorations often go big too, with the Patrol, a light star lantern featuring prominently. Japan, KFC for Christmas. In Japan, celebrating Christmas is still relatively new. It has only been widely recognized for the past couple of decades and is typically seen as a time to spread joy and cheer, or even a romantic couples' day instead of the religious holiday. Many order Kentucky Fried Chicken for Christmas dinner, or make reservations at a restaurant instead of cooking a big feast. Austria, Christmas on the beach. Australia, Christmas on the beach. Fort Myers, no Christmas on the beach. Australia, because Christmas falls during the sweltering summer months in Australia, many residents hit the beach for a barbecue. People might play a rousing game of backyard cricket, according to one insider writer, and grill up the fresh seafood on the barbie. They still sing White Christmas, but won't ever see it outside their front doors. And now, if you would please rise and body your spirit, we will sing together White Christmas, and the words again on the back of your order of service.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a listen, and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Dreaming of a warm Christmas. I'd like to thank Doug and Diane Cartwright for preparing the readings for our celebration of Christmas around the world today. And we also thank Carlos for his gift of music and the choir. Thank you so much for sharing your gifts with us. Sharon Gray on recording, and the Angels on sound, because nobody's at the soundboard, but it worked out okay. And we'd also like to thank Joe Gayton and Linda Bigelow for their hospitality, and the greeters who meet you at the door. All Faiths is a very special place. And in addition to that, on behalf of the staff, I was going to try not to cry, but Carlos and Joe and Kathy and I are very grateful for the Christmas bonuses that you gave us. Your generosity means so much to not just us, but to the whole community. This is just a wonderful community, and we love you. So now let's extinguish the candles so we can go eat and party. Chris, would you mind coming up and extinguishing the chalice as we repeat the words in your order of service? We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment, as we carry in our hearts and out into the world. And now, please join us in singing We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding and a cup of good cheer. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring some right here. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring wherever you are. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy